from Teen Actors Lab, here with video number 4 of the College Audition Monologue series. Don't make this common audition monologue mistake. I am actually really happy to be sharing this tip with you because it's so important, and it's a note that I give so often. In fact, I almost always have to give it when working with a new student of mine on a monologue. So I know how important it is for you to hear this. You ready? You have to know who and why. The quickest way to make an audience go completely to sleep on you is to just sort of talk to the air. You may think you know who you're talking to. You may have decided, oh, I'm talking to my sister. But unless you know exactly who that person is to you emotionally, what your point of view is about them, and why you're talking to them, it's totally pointless. You have to, when you do a monologue, it's just like doing a scene, except that you have to create the other person in your imagination. So you have to decide in your mind how they're reacting to the things that you're saying. Are they looking away from you? How do you have to work harder to try to get their attention? You have to build it all in your imagination. If the monologue says you're talking to the audience, this doesn't mean that you don't need to create a relationship. You still do. Decide why your character is talking to them. Maybe your character needs their help to figure something out. So enroll them, bounce ideas off them. Stella Adler would talk about in Shakespeare monologues when it's a soliloquy, which means the character is talking to themselves. She talks about how she recommended putting it's almost like you're talking to yourself out there. She was talking about Hamlet and talking to the other Hamlet brain that was out there trying to work something out, trying to figure it out. So you're always talking to someone, and it has to be emotional to you. I think it's important to note here, it's usually not a good idea. You kind of want to stay away from ever looking directly at the people in the room that you're auditioning for. Very occasionally, someone may ask you to. They may say, just do the monologue to me. And in that case, of course, it's totally fine. But usually, you want to go into the room knowing, immediately deciding where you're going to talk to. Okay, I'm talking to my sister. She's sitting right there. Or there's a couple people in the room. Know before you start your monologue where they are so you don't get stuck and kind of end up looking all around and then looking at the people, and that can really throw you. It just tends to make people feel on the spot and uncomfortable. So that's something you want to set up ahead of time. So that is the end of the College Audition Monologue series. I hope you got a lot out of it. I hope you go out and just knock the socks off of them and have lots of time to prepare and really feel good about your auditions. I do a lot of Skype coaching for college auditions, so feel free to hit me up in advance if you need some help. And I wish you all the best, break legs, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching the Teen Actors Lab video blog. Catch you later.